and a very warm welcome to the beautiful coastal city of Huelva in southwest Spain. Apart from the popular beaches, it's a city that's steeped in history and the port from which Columbus set sail for the Americas. But the exploration this week has been purely of a sporting nature. Over 300 of the best badminton players on the planet travelled from all corners of the globe with their own personal hopes and dreams for this, the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships. For 7 days we've witnessed the drama and excitement. We've watched in awe at the battle of ability and will. But here at the Carolina Marin Sports Palace, today is the day when some of those dreams will actually become reality. The day when 5 players or pairs will earn the status as the best badminton players on the planet when crowned world champions. Welcome to finals day at the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships, and 5 finals for you today. And we're starting with mixed doubles and the silver and bronze medalists from the last World Championships. Watanabe and Higashino, who also have an Olympic bronze medal, up against Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai, the new world number ones and the silver medalists at the last World Championships. Then is women's singles, and the number 1 against the number 2 seeds, Tai Tzu-Ying, the current world number 1 and Olympic silver medalist, is up against the former world number 1, Akane Yamaguchi of Japan. Women's doubles is also the number 1 against the number 2 seeds, Chen Jingcheng and Jia Yifan, the 2017 world champions and Olympic silver medalists from earlier this year. They're up against Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan of Korea. Then it's men's doubles, and Hoki and Kobayashi, the World Championship silver medalists in Basel, in their 5th final in their last 6 tournaments played. They're up against the number 16 seeds, He Jiting and Tang Qian of China. Then we finish with men's singles, and the former world number 1, Kidambi Shrikant, the number 12 seed here, is up against Lo Ken-yu of Singapore, who pounced out the Olympic champion Victor Axelsen in the very first round. So with mixed doubles being our first final of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. 7 seeds, 3 pairs from Japan, all 3 pairs from Japan in the top half of the draw. So it wasn't a surprise that it was an all-Japanese semi-final. In the bottom half of the draw, well, the number 2 seeds, Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai, who have won a medal and contested the last final at the World Championships, beat the semi-finalists from the Olympic Games. So the 2 pairs in the final have dominated the World Tour this year, and it's very fitting that the World Tour final features the top 2 pairs from 2021. Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai are in their 9th final in their 11th tournament of the year. For Watanabe and Higashino, it's a 6th final in their 8th tournament of the year. 2 outstanding pairs. And what a wonderful way for us to get finals day underway at the 26th staging of the World Badminton Championships. The Olympic bronze medalists, number 3 seeds Yuta Watanabe and Higashino, trying to win a first ever gold medal for Japan in the mixed doubles discipline. 6th final in 8th tournament of the year. Well, their opponents have had an even more impressive year in 2021. Dichapon, Puavaranukroh and Satsuri Taerattanachai, a 9th final in their 11th tournament of the year. They've won their last 4 tournaments that they've played, so to say they're in good form is an understatement. And these 2 pairs are meeting each other for a 7th time, but a 3rd consecutive meeting in a final. And that is because these two pairs, as I was saying, have dominated in 2021. They won all 6 of the Super 500 and above World Tour tournaments this year between these two pairs. So of their previous 6 meetings, I can tell you that Watanabe and Higashino have won 4 of them, but the last 2 occasions these two pairs met, it was the number 2 seeds Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai who won those 2 titles. The Indonesia Open and the World Tour finals, the last 2 times these pairs met. Well, both pairs highly decorated in world terms, but this would be the biggest achievement to date for either of them. Yuta Watanabe is 24 years of age from Sudirman, which is in part of the greater Tokyo region. He and his partner are currently number 4 in the world rankings. They did spend 56 weeks in total as world number 3s. Arisa Higashino is 25 years of age from Sorachi on the island of Hokkaido, the northernmost of the 4 main islands. 4th World Championship and the bronze medal in Basel. And when you look at their path through to today's final, within the 3rd round they had seeds, the number 9 seeds, Tan Kian Meng and Lai Pei Jing of Malaysia. Quarter-final, more seeds again. It was a repeat of the All England final against Kaneko and Matsumoto. In the semi-final, another Japanese pair, Yamashita and Shinoya. That was very convincing indeed. So to their opponents, and the Thai combination trying to turn silver into gold, the silver from 2 years ago. How desperately they would love to make it gold and win only a 2nd gold medal for Thailand at the World Championships. Satsuri Taerattanachai is the older of the 2 players, 29 years of age, from Udon Thani, and they are enjoying their 2nd consecutive week as world number 1s. Dichapon Puavaranukroh is 24 years of age from Chonburi, and having won their last 4 tournaments that they've played, they are probably in the form of their lives. They, like their opponents, had a bye in the 1st round. Then they played against Danes in the 3rd round, 2 left-handers. Quarter-final against the number 10 seeds, Gosun Hwat and Siobhan Jamie Lai. Semi-final was against the number 5 seeds, the Olympic semi-finalists Tang Chung Man and Si Ying Suet. That was a 3-game marathon. So our court officials for this one, this is our umpire Fabio Betto from Italy, and Jesper Larsen of Denmark is the service judge. So I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say the former world number 1, Morten Frost, is sitting alongside me, and I know you were paying great attention to the toss of the coin. Who won the toss and who chose what?
Yeah, see, that's the point. Excuse me. Watanabe and Higashino, they won the toss, but it was impossible to see whether they wanted to receive or serve. However, the time combination they chose ends.
Japan.
Well, it looks like the Japanese pair chose to receive.
And on my left, Dechapol Puavaranukroh and Satsuri Taerattanachai, Thailand. Satsuri Taerattanachai to serve to Higashino Arisa. Level. Play.
Yeah, somebody is using a flashlight on their camera. So the World Championship mixed doubles final gets underway.
Out.
That was a nervous-looking shot, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, we saw from the head-to-heads, Morten, that this is the 7th meeting of the previous 6, Watanabe and Higashino. They won the first 4, but the Thai pair winning the last 2. What do you think changed, apart from the fact that the 2 meetings in Indonesia were very slow playing conditions?
It's tough to say. I know we discussed it on a number of occasions, but I felt that the first 4 times when the Japanese pair have won, it's been to the fact that Higashino has controlled the front of the court, but she was not able to do so when we saw them play in Bali, and that I think made a difference.
3.
Yeah, I think the control at the front of the court, we always say so in mixed doubles, don't we, Morten? It's absolutely vital, and the standard formation of the woman trying to go forward, which allows the man to use his superior physical strength from the back of the court. Women tend to be a little more flexible anyway, so they tend to be able to move quicker and twist and turn at the front of the court. So that's the usual more favoured mixed doubles formation. But mixed doubles has developed since my day. It's gone wide, and now it's not unusual at all for the woman to go to the back of the court, but it is still the control at the front that I think makes the difference.
It is, and I think it's very important to see and say that the top pairs in the mixed doubles, the female player can really hold their own from the back of the court as well. They're very strong from the back of the court, and that's simply just needed.
Yeah.
Well, I found it very, very interesting when the warming up started here, because I don't know if you noticed that the Thailand players, they wore their tracksuit tops, and that's not something you normally see, because they have been warming up for half an hour outside before they come in.
Yeah.
And normally they are in their t-shirts and ready to play, but they still opted to have their tracksuit tops on, and it just shows how cold it is here and how cold the Thailand players are feeling, compared to perhaps the Japanese players who are more used to cold and warm weather as well, but they do have winters in Japan.
Very good point.
And not only that, I saw that Taerattanachai was having her sleeve outside her left hand as well to warm it up, and it shows that they are feeling the cold weather here.
We all are.
We all are, yeah, have to say.
Yeah, lovely drop from Yuta Watanabe. Well, here's a quick fun fact for you, Morten. Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai got a bye in the first round, so they've only played 4 matches to get to the semi-final, which is 8 players for the 4 pairs. 5 of them have been left-handers. That's unusual, isn't it?
It is.
Two pairs consisting of 2 left-handers.
Yeah, of course, the Hong Kong pair.
And also the Danes.
Oh yeah, the
Turi
two Danes.
and Sorov.
Yes, they're both left-handers as well. Well, I had the pleasure of calling the 2 mixed doubles yesterday in my session, and I must say that Puavaranukroh did look a little bit shaken yesterday.
Did he?
It's the first time. I think the occasion was kind of getting to him, especially in that first game. He was a little bit of a shadow of himself, and of course as the match progressed, and you can see from the result that they won 7 and 10 in the last 2. It of course got a lot better, but I'm telling you, it was a very nervous beginning for Dichipon. So maybe the occasion is getting to him.
Oh, that's a nice block. Oh, got the net cord.
I think this rally is exposing Yuta Watanabe at the back of the court. He hasn't got the same kind of power as what Dichipon Puavaranukroh is having. And they're quite happily lifting to him because they know that he's only playing these 50, maybe 75% smashes. He's not going 100% because he knows that he's not benefiting from it. So that's
because of the slow playing conditions.
Slow playing conditions, and he's not the hardest hitter of everyone on the circuit, so he's suffering under these circumstances.
8-4.
Twice all England champions, Watanabe and Higashino. So they have played big matches before, and of course their Olympic bronze medal playoff match. Good work from Dichipon. It's Watanabe, you're right, Norton. He's the one that's struggling to find form at the moment.
9-4.
Now, was it with you or was it Steen I was talking to about the fact that Watanabe's men's doubles partner has now retired, and whether it would be a good thing to keep him sharp for the mixed doubles to play men's doubles as well?
Yeah, that was with me.
Yeah.
We discussed it, and I agreed with you.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see him back in doubles, and if anyone can do it, it would actually be Watanabe.
Yeah.
So, and I think he would benefit from it, as what we discussed. That will make him sharper.
Oh, that's a great smash. Yeah, well, he proved at the All England this year when he won the doubles double, both men's doubles and mixed doubles, that he can cope with 2 events. This is a fabulous start by Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai. Look at that, inch perfect. Oh, she missed time to jump. Now that was a clever smash from Watanabe towards the right shoulder of Taerattanachai.
Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect placement.
Service over. 5-10.
But the problem for Watanabe is that his drop shot, you know, the famous drop shot from
Yeah.
the back, is only working if there's enough pressure on his attack, because that means that the opponent is sort of backtracking a bit. So that favourite shot might be out of the equation due to this.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, because if he's not going to use his power smash, they're not going to move their defensive stances further back in court, in which case they will be ready for those drop shots. You're
Exactly.
right. Oh, yes. Well, I caught glimpses of Watanabe and Higashino in their match against Yamashita and Shinoya in their semi-final. And I thought that Watanabe was closing down that mid-court area really well, but you called the match.
Yeah.
Was I right on that? Did he play the mid-court well?
He did, but the problem for Yamashita and Shinoya was that they had no attack that could really threaten Watanabe and Higashino. So they were sort of standing very far up the court because they were not really scared of the attack. One have to say that Yamashita's attack from the back of the court simply not good enough in this format or
this level of play.
Yes.
Yeah. Always just long. And a little stamp of the foot in frustration from Higashino. But it is the tie combination who have a 3-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Sana Pambisvas, German coach. It's very calm in what he's saying. Jeremy Gang, former Malaysian player, now coaching the mixed doubles players in Japan. Missed it.
Yeah, it's out.
It's a golden opportunity for Watanabe.
Yeah. The idea is right, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't fault her for that. Can you remember in Bali, there's a similar one like this one, not in similar, and Higashino was missing it as well, and that was the turning point of the match. Can you remember that?
I do remember that shot. I do.
And it was quite similar.
Missed it. And it was quite stark how that one shot changed the match.
They changed the whole momentum of the match.
Yeah.
One have to say that Puavaranukroh is looking a lot more easier today. He's more calm than what he was yesterday.
Yeah. Clever placement from Satsuri Taerattanachai. And that's a concern looking at Jeremy Gang. 6-point advantage. They had a 6-point advantage at 10-4.
And the problem for the Japanese are they're not controlling anything. It's Ditchapan who's controlling everything from the back of the court. And I'm not saying that he can score at will, because that's not the truth, but he's able to generate enough pressure for the Thais to score on many occasions. Again, a lift. was a bad serve.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Got away with it though. Oh, that's a beauty. Yeah, fabulous play by Yuta Watanabe.
Thank you.
Gosh, he needn't have gone that close to the line.
11-16.
That's much better.
Now that's what you were talking about as to how they won the first 4 encounters between these two pairs.
Yes.
With Higashino absolutely dominant in that rally at the front of the net. Oh, it's just wide by a whisker.
Service over 17-12.
I think that possibly could have been worth the challenge. And you see here again, Japanese are lifting the whole time. I know they won this rally, but both you and I do know that that's not the way forward.
13-17.
Ditchapon is controlling everything from the back of the court with his block shots and his smashes.
Play.
Yeah, he's actually a former world junior champion in men's doubles with Kettering.
Yeah, I
He's
think
been
that,
showing talent for a long time, hasn't he?
yeah, I think that was back in 2014, 13, 14, I think.
14.
14, yeah.
2 points.
Service over 18.
So 3 points away from the opening game.
Would it be fair to say that Puavaranukroh have focused wholeheartedly on the mixed doubles for what, 3 years now?
Yes.
$19-13. Yeah.
Yeah, Watanabe is really off the boil at the moment.
Yeah, it's not only that, he's off the boil. I think he's not taking initiative, and he's simply not adding enough pressure on his opponents. And again, that brings us back to what we discussed earlier. That doesn't bring Higashino in at the front.
Yeah, first game point opportunity. Oh, nice drop.
That's it.
Only needed the one. 21-13, the opening game in favour of Puavaranukroh and Satsuri Taerattanachai. 19 minutes for the opening game. So one game to the goods. The silver medalists from the last World Championships, Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai. What can the Japanese Olympic bronze medalists do in response?
One love.
That's great work at the front of the court from Satsuri.
She's taking completely control at the front of the court.
Yeah, stood her ground.
This is a great shot, and Watanabe trying the impossible.
Well,
there's something not right.
There's something not at all right with Watanabe.
There's something not right.
He's one of the fastest players on court and he hardly moved for that. Not committed with his movement. Yeah, looks awkward in his movement. Oh dear. Maybe that's why he's not been smashing from the back of the court too.
Maybe.
Nice
Because
drop.
there's definitely something not right.
Yeah.
4 love.
Yeah, great block shot here from Dichapon.
Yeah, it's good awareness, good deception, good skill. Oh, missed it. Well, this Thai pair, obviously in their second consecutive World Championship mixed doubles final. Norton, the last pair to be in 2 consecutive finals who are not a Chinese pair.
Who is not a Chinese pair.
You know, the Chinese pairs have done it numerous times.
Yeah. Oh, I would think Natsia.
Yes, well done.
Juliana Natsia from Indonesia.
And which partner?
4.
Tantowi Ahmad or Nova Widianto?
Yeah.
We've got a 50-50 chance.
Tantowi.
No, wrong. 2007 and 9 with Novo.
Okay.
Novo.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good drop.
Pretty proud I got the first one right.
Yeah. On his defensive shot there wasn't even commitment from Watanabe. There is some sort of injury problem of that, I have no doubt whatsoever. But it's a World Championship final, you've got to give it a go.
I think he's such a great sportsman. He's always giving his best under whatever circumstances.
Missed it.
He's the sort of player you would always like to have in your team, I think.
Yeah.
3-5. Change the shuttle, please. Change the shuttle.
There wasn't much of a gap to thread it down the line there. Oh, lovely cross-court net shot. Yeah, it's that movement.
It's really, really not good.
No. Do you think it's back?
I actually thought it must be the back, the lower back.
6.
When he's moving like that on court and not giving it 100%, it must be the back.
Yeah. What a shame for them.
6-3.
I felt that shot, Higashino was trying to cover too much for her partner.
7-3.
She knows he's struggling.
She's got no choice, and I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should take anything away from Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai. They have, this year, 2021, I think, have been outstanding.
Well, the results speak for themselves, don't they? Won their last 4 tournaments, 9th final in a 11th tournament of the year.
5.
And it was only the Olympics where they lost in the quarter-final and a semi-final at the French Open. So the 2 tournaments where they've not been in the final, they've still done well. Yeah, look at that movement there, that was held back. Well, close the deficit to just 1 point.
6-7.
And they're back level. Well. Well, surely opponents notice when there's a player injured on the opposite side of the net?
They do. They definitely do.
Do you think they've changed their game because they've realised that and they've said to themselves, OK, well, we'll try and move him more, or because they don't seem as aggressive, the Thai pair?
It's very often playing on your mind that, you know, when you play someone that you feel is injured, you sort of start, even though you don't want to do it, you start holding back a little bit.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm meaning. That's gone long of the back line, and now they've gone into the lead.
8-7.
And you have to carry on like nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, very good work from Higashino.
9-7.
Yeah, in a situation like this, I still remember a long time ago, it was actually in a mixed doubles where the female was saying to the male player, you have to play really well today because I play not so well. And this applies to this situation, I think. Higashino really have to step up and try to do her very, very best.
Well, it's a run of 7 straight points.
That is remarkable.
It is.
10-7.
The Thailand pair have to find back to the style where they are attacking and adding on a lot of pressure on the defense of Higashino.
Well, Japanese players have won gold medals in
Service over.
3 of the 5 disciplines. They've never won gold in mixed doubles, and they've never won gold in men's doubles, but they have chances in both of those today.
Yeah.
Of course, they have chances in the women's singles as well, but
They have won that.
They have won a gold in that. Yeah, just is not hitting anything hard from the back of the court, and that would indicate that it is a back problem.
10-all.
Got to be good around the service situation. The Japanese add on some pressure. But as I've said earlier, Puavaranukroh is really a good server. Yeah. This is unusual, isn't it?
Yeah. Moving out as if it's women's doubles to do the rotational play. But it is the Thai combination, the world number ones, who have a 1-point advantage at the mid-game interval on a run of 4 straight points.
Coaches, turn to your chair. Thank you. Player. (11-10).
Well, that last rally before the mid-game interval was the longest of the second game so far, 39 shots. Well, you and I can clearly spot that there is definitely something wrong with Watanabe, but he hasn't shown any sort of a sign of what the problem is. You know, there's been no sort of grimace or holding the back or it
No
goes
strapping,
back.
no nothing.
No. So, I mean, this is. I like this. You alluded to that earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Because I think if you walk onto court, you declare yourself mentally and physically fit to play, and you shouldn't be using injuries then as an excuse later. But there clearly is an injury, but he's not using it as an excuse.
Yes, exactly.
I like that. That's good professionalism.
It is.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But
Yeah.
Really well spoken.
Yeah, half-hearted smash.
(10). Quick, yeah.
Was there a sign yesterday in his semi-final against Yamashita and Shinoya?
Not really, because they didn't need it.
Yeah.
They were far too strong court coverage and defensively, so it was really not a problem to them.
Yeah. Well, that have been 7 straight points to the tie combination. Oh, yeah. I know he made the error, but look at his movement after he landed.
15-11.
That was to try and protect something. What a shame for them. Oh, beautiful drop.
Yeah. Practice session.
That's a nice defensive shot too from Higashino. Gosh, she's working hard, finally hits long. And physically that rally took its toll on Orisa Higashino. Longest rally of the match so far, 70 shots.
Yeah, but I still have to stress that we can't take anything away from Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai, because I would say, in all honesty, if I've written it down and put it into an envelope and handed it over to you now, it would be in that envelope that the Thailand pair will win the World Championship this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Morten. I mean, I think their form in winning 4 tournaments in 4 tournaments played in over 5 weeks, I think was pretty special. And, you know, there wasn't injury problems when we were in Bali, so, I mean, their form has been outstanding.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. A glimpse of the sort of speed and accuracy that we know Watanabe can play.
Oh, that's a hit. I thought that was a double hit.
I thought she missed it. I
Okay.
thought it was okay. Oh, that's a lovely drop from Watanabe.
$13, 16.
That's long on the back line.
Well, there's only 2 points in it.
16.
Haven't actually had a challenge in this final so far, have we?
No, I can't remember any.
Yeah, well, that was clearly long.
Oh, that was a big chance, and she knew.
Yeah.
She knows.
Service over. 17, 14.
Yeah. Reaction after the error needs no words.
17,
No.
14.
The picture speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's wide.
3 points required
14.
to turn silver into gold. Yeah, that's lovely placement from Taerattanachai.
19, 14.
I think it's quite funny in a way that the camera is right on the Thailand coach here, and they're expecting a huge reaction from him. I don't think it will happen. They don't know him that well. He's a very calm person.
Oh, good serve. Match point opportunities for Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai.
Match point 14.
And they've done it on their first match point. Dichapon Puavaranukroh and Sapsari Taerattanachai of Thailand. World champions. Congratulated by their coach. And spare a thoughts for Yuta Watanabe and Orisa Higashino. Clearly Watanabe was struggling with an injury today. Great sporting spirits shown at the end of the match. All four players show respect and friendship, and that's wonderful to see. But now on top of the world number ones become the world champions. An 8th title of 2021. A lucky fan gets a winning racket from Sapsari. 46 minutes for the victory. Now the shirt, steady on lad. No more required, no more souvenirs.
Unless it's sweatpants.
Only a second World Championship gold medal won by players from Thailand. To add to the gold won by Higashino in 2013 in Guangzhou. This was the moment, the final match point, the first of the match point opportunities. And he's so quick as always, Puavaranukroh, to move across court. And the lift across court from Watanabe really played his partner into trouble. But one always sensed, given their run of form and the way they started the match, that today would be the day of the Thai world number ones. Confirmation of the scoreline, 21-13, 21-14 in 46 minutes. Well, Morten, it was a little bit disappointing. It was quite clear that Watanabe was struggling with some sort of injury. But look at the joy and elation for the new world number ones. They played well, didn't they, throughout the entire tournament?
They played well, as we alluded to so many times. They played well for such a long time. And not only the last 4 or 5 weeks, also in January I think they played extremely well. As you rightly pointed out, they did not perform in the French Open and at the Olympics, and that's it.
Yeah.
For the whole year.
Yeah.
So that's true champions.
Yeah. Well, prior to this year, 6 different nationalities had won World Championship gold medals, making it the second most diverse of the 5 disciplines, the most diverse actually. Morten is women's singles, but now with Thailand winning the mixed doubles, it's a 7th different country who has players stand on top of the podium. That's always a good thing, more and more diverse.
Yes, but women's singles can go one more today.
It will go one more today. Or no, it can go one more today.
It can go one more today.
Men's singles will definitely go one more today.
Yes.
Because no player from India or Singapore has ever won a men's singles gold medal. Well, the first of our 5 finals. So 7 years after being world junior champion in the men's doubles, Dichapon Puavaranukroh takes a gold medal in the mixed doubles at the World Championships. I think we also need to point out, Morten, how these two pairs have played so many tournaments and keep getting through. Over the last 3 months, we've discussed it at length about the, very crowded calendar now that badminton's got going again. We're all delighted it's got going again, but there's been very few players who've been able to maintain that. I think the Japanese men's doubles pair has been able to do it. They've done very well tournament after tournament.
Yes.
But the Thai pair even went to Saarbrücken, which the Japanese pair didn't do.
Yeah.
And for them to maintain this level for so long, I think it's quite remarkable.
It is, but I also want to point out that Tang Chun-man and Si and Sui have more or less done the same. I know they're not winning, but they have maintained their standard all the way up there, and it's so nice to see them back at the top, because I think it's a great pair to watch.
Yes, and the two left-handers will be receiving a second medal for them, a second bronze medal in a moment, a fourth medal in total from Hong Kong, China. It's interesting that 3 of the 4 medals that they've now won from Hong Kong, China have all been in the mixed doubles discipline. Because the first one was Li Chun-hei and Chao Hui-hua at the 2017 World Championships. But let's also just talk briefly about Yamashita and Shinoya. Neither you or I had known anything about them.
No, they came in as 53 from the world ranking or something. It was something like that.
And to end up with a bronze medal. I mean, Japanese players, it was only at the last World Championships when Watanabe and Higashino won a first ever mixed doubles medal for Japanese players, and now they've got 2 medals here in Huelva. That's quite extraordinary.
It is, and we will see more and more players from Japan coming up, I think, not only in the mixed doubles, but all around, across the 5 disciplines. They had a very, very, very disappointing Olympics, one has to say.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe we will see even more Japanese players coming onto the scene in order to try to rectify that situation, because they have so many good players.
Yeah, they certainly do. Well, as we wait for the prize presentation, a quick word as well about the 2-time defending champions, Chen Siwei and Wang Yaxiong, who lost in their first match to Chang Tak-ching and Wing Young
of Hong Kong, China.
Of Hong Kong, China. That's probably one of the biggest surprises of the tournament.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And, but I think they need to go back to the drawing board. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Zheng Siwei and Wang Yaqiong will just zoom back to the top of the world. I really think they have to go back to the drawing board and see what they can do.
Well, that's an interesting thought as the 4 pairs step forward for the prize presentation, the medal ceremony for the mixed doubles discipline.
They got the wrong way around it, the podium, but never mind.
Representing Hong Kong, Tang Chun-man,
So Tang Chun-man and Sui, a second bronze medal for them at the World Championships. Ryohei Yamashita and Naru Shinoya. Japan.
Representing Japan, Yuta Watanabe, Anissa Higashino.
Well, one better than at the last World Championships when they were bronze medalists. Silver this time for Watanabe and Higashino.
Representing Thailand, Puavaranukroh.
World champions, Dechapon Puavaranukroh and Satsuri Taerattanachai. It was only 2 weeks ago they became the world number ones, and now they are the world champions.
To present the medals. Damos la bienvenida al señor Joao Martos, vicepresidente de Europa de la BWF, para hacer la entrega de las medallas.
So under the COVID protocols, the players take the medals and put them round their partners' necks. And silver medals for Watanabe and Higashino. But the coveted golds to the Thai pair, the new world number ones, and now the world champions. Tichapon Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai.
Para hacer entrega del trofeo TotalEnergies.
They don't have hands enough.
to receive all the gifts and the trophies. So the flag of the Badminton Association of Thailand, and that's due to breaches in the WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency. There's several countries in the world that are under suspension until they improve their protocols. I can tell you this for sure, it is a very, very proud moment for all Thai people that Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai have won the World Championship gold medal.
It's Friday.
So coming up next, after that mixed doubles final, we will have the women's singles. It's the current world #1 and Olympic silver medalist Tai Tzu Ying in her first World Championship final up against the former world #1 Akane Yamaguchi. So welcome back to, well, this is actually the region. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? This is where the players have been staying in this area. Morton and I have been staying in the city centre, but the players have been treated to these wonderful beaches